Floyd and I have known each other for a long time. And, when I first met Floyd, he lived in an apartment that Top Rank used to put a lot of their fighters in. Yeah. He lived in this apartment down on, I want to say it was off Flamingo. And, he just started to make some money. Yeah. So, I went over his house. He was showing me all the sweaters that he bought and all the things. Floyd's always been that guy. Yeah. He likes to shop and he likes to buy clothes. And, it started the minute he made his first dollar.
Right.
UFC CEO Dana White criticized Floyd Mayweather for pretending to live a lavish life on social media. He pointed out Mayweather's recent false claim of owning a property and his multiple unpaid debts as examples. When asked in an interview about Mayweather's fake lifestyle, White didn't hold back.
The security guards.
Do you think Floyd is definitely done?
No, I don't know if he's done. I mean, he could probably come back and he'll have a boxing match. I don't take away from what Floyd's accomplished in boxing, but he's stepping way over.
Dana White, knowing exactly how much Floyd Mayweather earned from his fight with Conor McGregor, called him a reckless spender. He said no one in their right mind would go broke after making that much money from boxing. According to White, Floyd has no control over his spending and lives an unnecessary, flashy lifestyle. Who could spend so carelessly and not face money issues constantly, Dana White asked.
And Floyd Mayweather, which ironically is a boxing event, but it's the biggest combat sports fight ever.
What did that gross?
It did 4.4 or 4.5 million buys at $100 a buy.
Yeah.
He went on to compare Mayweather to some UFC fighters who earned far less than him but still managed their money wisely. They lived modestly and grew their wealth through smart investments. White also pointed out that Mayweather is not a billionaire, claiming he has plenty of proof to back that up.
With somebody you know well, somebody you have worked with, obviously, Floyd Mayweather. I have been dying to hear your perspective, your thoughts, what you actually think about this YouTuber fighting maybe the greatest boxer of all time, Floyd Mayweather.
Listen, I understand these kids want to make some money and, they do what they got to do and say what they got to say to try to, get in there and make money.
Dana White said he doesn't know all of Floyd's finances, but he's sure Mayweather isn't a billionaire. If he isn't, he has no right to spend so much, like half his net worth on jewelry. White also called Floyd's claim of earning $300 million a month a lie and said only gullible people would believe it. He added that Floyd's lies are why stores chase him for unpaid debts. White joked about Nate Diaz asking $20 million for a fight, asking if he'd ever get it. Fans agreed, saying Floyd gambles with money, never respects it, and even if he has some profitable ventures, reckless spending and bad investments stop him from earning $300 million a month.
Nate Diaz apparently wants $20 million to fight next. Is he going to see $20 million?
My boy.
Yeah.
Hey, I never say never.
A clear example of Dana White's point came when Mayweather shared his taxes online, showing an $18 million payment to the U.S. government, which quickly drew criticism. Some claimed the check was fake because it had no routing number, while others said Floyd was just inflating his importance. This tax post came after he spent over $1.1 million on Super Bowl tickets. The former boxing star now plans to take a bus full of people to the impressive Allegiant Stadium for Sunday's big game.
Few that was able to capitalize on his fame, his personality, and everything else outside.
Mayweather wasn't going to miss the Super Bowl. According to World Boxing News, he was even offered a VIP pass, but he wanted to bring a group of guests. So he spent over $1.1 million to get his own seats and suites without needing special treatment. He said, "I don't kiss heads, and I never beg for anything, especially not a Super Bowl suite. I can accept invites sometimes, but the person paying calls the shots. I get my own seats, invite who I want, and do what I want." He's taking 34 people to enjoy the first Super Bowl in Las Vegas. Unfortunately, his hometown team Detroit just missed the game by one win.
And, when a guy like Floyd Mayweather starts putting it on you, it's not even going to be a fight. It's going to be ridiculous.
Adding to that, Mayweather said, "Just before I spent that light million on the Super Bowl, I had to pay the IRS, also called Uncle Sam, $18 million. That's what I owed in taxes while retired. Imagine what I paid when I was active." Since retiring from boxing in 2015, he's made over $500 million from the sport. He also owns a luxury club in Las Vegas and has other property investments. All this was to show that claims of him being broke are way off. Still, outspoken rapper-turned-entrepreneur 50 Cent believes Mayweather could be going broke or at least facing tax issues.
YouTuber fighting maybe the greatest boxer of all time, Floyd Mayweather.
Listen, I understand these kids want to make some money, and they do what they got to do and say what they got to say to try to get in there and make money. This is going to be such a one-sided, ridiculous ass whooping. It's not even going to be funny. It's going to be bad.
Some people think rapper 50 Cent's comments about Mayweather might come from their ongoing feud, but there are definitely unusual things happening around Floyd right now. Forbes reported his net worth at around $700 million earlier this year, and he earned over $200 million from his 2015 fight against Manny Pacquiao alone. Could his cash flow be shrinking? It seems unlikely, but things aren't always what they appeared. Floyd's decision to fight UFC star Conor McGregor made sense financially, but his recent announcement of a New Year's Eve fight in Japan against 20-year-old kickboxing sensation Tenshin Nasukawa has left many in the boxing world confused. At the press conference, he showed off his homes and closets full of bags and belongings, speaking in a chaotic way that added to the confusion. 50 Cent, now his former friend, shared his thoughts on Instagram, while boxing fans on Twitter suggested this could signal that Mayweather is running out of money. Fans expected a comeback, likely against a former rival like Manny Pacquiao, so the choice to fight Nasukawa, with rules still unclear, came as a shock. Adding to the buzz, Floyd appeared a bit disheveled at the Tokyo press conference, and some of his usual team, like Leonard Ellerby, were missing, fueling more online speculation.
And you look at what he has is craft Irish whiskey, and I think he has a beer now.
Some think Floyd is going his own way with this fight. At the press conference, only the TMT banner appeared behind him, no mention of Mayweather Promotions or his longtime broadcaster Showtime. Unlike his usual brags about money, he didn't reveal how much he's earning for the Nasukawa fight. Could Floyd be acting independently because he really needs cash? One Twitter user suggested that a man who buys an $18 million watch always needs money flowing in. Others on Twitter shared their thoughts too, adding to the speculation.
But look at Canelo. Canelo.
I wouldn't be surprised if Mayweather isn't as financially secure as he wants everyone to think. Lately, he's seemed desperate, trying to set up fights with several opponents. Even a $300 million payday can disappear quickly with the way he spends. Something about these recent events doesn't add up. Is he just trying to cash in on his fame while he can, or are there real issues with his finances and the IRS? Time will tell, and 50 Cent will no doubt be there on Instagram to share the details.
So much crazy stuff. I got so many different houses. So, as you guys can see, this is one of my closets. We got bags, we got stuff everywhere. We got this ladder right here where you could take, just got stuff everywhere. So, you wanna go red bottoms, we can go all.
A jewelry store also took legal action against Floyd Mayweather over unpaid debts and breach of contract, claiming he was involved in fraudulent deals and other financial misconduct. Court papers alleged that he ran an illegal operation with his chief of staff. For as long as anyone can remember, Mayweather has been famous for two things: his unmatched boxing skill and his massive wealth. Known as the richest boxer in history, he spent money extravagantly on everything from yachts and jets to shopping sprees.
We can go all Christian Louboutin, that you guys want to do. Whatever you want to do, all from the bottom all the way to the top. So, we got any kind of bag and everything you can name. It's one of my closets.
However, 50 Cent weighed in after Mayweather started bragging about massive real estate investments. After his New York shopping spree, Floyd appeared on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon and made bold claims about his properties. I don't know the exact number, but I own somewhere around 100 buildings or more, he said. I think 99% of my buildings are in New York City.
People into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me.
This didn't sit well with 50 Cent, who reacted on Instagram, saying, "Oh my god, if it's safe to say, I should say, OL. Champ is the richest special student, LMAO." The 2010 Grammy winner didn't stop there, posting again to take more jabs at the retired boxer. "Oh damn. Wait, I think Champ thinks he owns those buildings. They are taking his money. He says he doesn't know what he owns. Somebody tell Champ he just said he lives in New York. They will take 58% of any income he has." 50 Cent even shared an image of Mayweather dressed like Pinocchio, the long nose hinting that he was lying about his money.
What? You can do the same. It's all about making power moves.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
And I'm pointing like this because we're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on.
It looked like their friendship would last forever. But what happened between 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather? 50 explained it happened when Floyd asked him for help with Mayweather Promotions. As he went to jail, he asked me to help with Mayweather Promotions. But when I checked, there's no LLC, no incorporation, no SEO, and definitely number 100 buildings in New York. LOL. That's Cap Champ. We should slap the hell out of you. Laugh my head off. GLG Greenlight Gang. Let's work. 50 Cent captioned his post. 50 and Floyd have a long history, including public clashes. At first, this seemed like just another feud, but journalist Rick Glazer later confirmed updates about Mayweather's finances, hinting there might be some truth to 50 Cent's claims. Still, Floyd is often seen spending heavily on luxury jewelry, watches, cars, and private jets.
Andre Durrell, IBF champion Billy Dip, WBA champion Celestino Calabero. You know, so we brought them over. I brought him over while Floyd was, still incarcerated.
Yeah.
Then he comes home. There's the Let's Get Floyd Back in Pocket campaign that goes on, where it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying a new Lamborghini and all these new things, and I'm sitting there going, yo.
No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
Business Insider reported in March 2025 that public property records in New York City show no transfers linked to Mayweather. The New York City Housing Partnership also said it had no knowledge of any such deals. This suggests Floyd Mayweather could be in some trouble, though nothing is officially confirmed yet. As more information comes out, the situation should become clearer. For now, it raises the question, is Mayweather actually running low on money? Moving away from the real estate claims, boxer Amir Khan criticized Floyd Mayweather for promoting conflict and profiting from his controversial stance.
So, when you gonna give me the money?
Because you're already invested.
Right, like when you gonna give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail, right? So it's like, let him cool his heels before you...
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you sitting there big, and I'm like, yo, so when... But see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardless. Right. So I'm looking at him going, so there ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he gonna say he wants to, to give me the other half of it? Why I gotta ask you for it?
Mayweather has been a strong and consistent supporter of Israel, making several trips to the country, donating funds and equipment, and meeting with Israeli leaders and military officials. He also received the Champion for Israel Award from Aisha Torah for his work against anti-Semitism and hate. However, his support has drawn criticism. In December, he was attacked by a mob in London because of his stance. Witnesses told the New York Post that when asked why he supported Israel while shopping, Mayweather stood firm and said he was proud to support the Jewish people. Observers said the attack appeared to be very targeted.
This looked like a friendship that was going to last a lifetime. What the hell happened between 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather?
Well, he changed his mind.
Now, what do you mean he changed his mind?
Like, as he was actually going in to jail, he asked me to help him with Mayweather promotions.
Right.
Then as he actually got in and I took a look, I realized there is no Mayweather Promotions. There's no LLC, there's no seal, it's not incorporated, there's no...
The attack happened just days after the 15-time world champion launched the Mayweather Israel Initiative, a charity fund for Israeli orphans. In a recent interview with Poker Firma, Amir Khan criticized Mayweather for constantly flaunting his wealth. Khan said it was sad to see, but he couldn't help noticing how karma seemed to catch up with him in all of these situations.